everyone, and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Teddy, how's your week
Mandy.
going?
It's good. It's good. We have so many fun things to talk about this episode.
So many.
And what I would call something, I guess, like a fun activity. And I'm really excited about it. But before we dive into activity and topics, what you been up to? How's your week been? What are you doing?
The week is good. My week is going well. I'm trying to think of what I've done. We had a busy last weekend where we were gone Friday to Sunday. We were doing like our family camping, but like glamping trip because we weren't pitching tents or anything. So I just needed a slow week where it was like, we don't have a ton going on. We just do, the groceries, the same old stuff. So,
The come down
good.
after a wild weekend. So it was a glamping. Was it like RVs? What did you do?
We wanted to do a family summer vacation, but it was really difficult to find like a date and time and place that worked for everyone between the siblings and all the kids that we have. So my parents told us, why don't we all just stay at our house? They have a pool. So we're like, okay, that's, fun, keeps the kids occupied. We enjoy that. And there's room for everyone. So we all stayed at my parents' house. We got in Friday night and my sister-in-law had planned out these games. So it was like a competitive weekend where on Friday we got split into two teams. My nephews, who are like 5 and 7, were team captains and they drew names out of a hat. And I was like, oh gosh, this is going to be interesting. And let me tell you, when they drew the names, the teams were rigged. It was stacked. The hat was stacked. It was not okay.
The 5 and the 7-year-old rigged it?
100%. Whoever wrote them knew what they were feeling for. But the one team, not my team, but the other team had my husband, my dad, my brother, my sister. Those are like, they're athletic people. They're like, tall. They have height advantages. They have certain skill sets that put together make them a very good team. And
Strong team off the bat. Okay.
Yes. And then on my team, it was myself, my sister-in-law, my mother, who is not athletic and is currently in like a cast on her leg. And then my littlest nephew, who's 3. So we were doomed. We were doomed from the start. My competitive attitude was kicking in. So I was like, I need to beat my siblings at every single thing. They will never let me live it down if I don't beat them at this. So it was a big old competitive weekend. But let me tell you, the night on Friday kicked off with a Mario Kart relay race where you got to play against one another, and whoever won the race kept going as many rounds as I think it's 4, right? You choose a Mario package or whatever, and there's 4 races.
Yeah.
So
like a circuit or cup or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so my brother had knocked out everyone on my team, and he's always beat me at Mario Kart. I'm good. I'm not great. I'm usually, if I could give myself an average score, I'm usually 4th or 5th place. That's a comfortable zone. You beat me every time I've played with you. You're always first through third.
I was gonna say I would give myself a 2 or 3.
Yeah,
typically. Depending on the group I'm playing with, I'm usually a 2 or a 3.
Yes.
Second place, 3rd place. Yeah.
Right. So I was going into this I'm not that good at Mario Kart. Whatever, my brother's going to beat me. I get up there, crushed my brother. Crushed him. He wasn't even in front of me for more than 1 second the entire time I was racing
you did.
him.
That's awesome.
Yes, I ended up winning our team the first game. And if we wouldn't have won the Mario Kart relay, we would have lost. So overall, after the whole weekend, my team was victorious. We took home the trophy.
Despite the lack of athleticism on your team, what were the other games that obviously you won despite the fact that you weren't quite as athletic as the other team?
So the most fun one was I had a shower cap on, and so did my husband. So one person from each team. And our team had to spray the whole cap with shaving cream. And each team had a tub of cheese balls. And they had to throw the cheese balls at us. and we were like diving through the grass, like twirling around trying to catch them all over our caps. So that one was really fun. Or we did giant Jenga, and
Cute.
whoever knocked it over first won. So my nephew was really good at that. I had the older nephew, and so we were good. The babies did not participate in that.
I love an underdog win. I love when an underdog can pull through. It's like, I mean, y'all had your own little mini Olympics, you know?
And let me tell you, the underdog pulled through. We didn't have a closing ceremony. No one said congratulations. There was no big, like, you won ceremony. It was just like you looked at the tally board and you were like, you won.
We won.
No one said anything. And I could not get over the fact.
But you know, if the other team had won, it would have been a big hurrah.
I wouldn't, they'd be texting me still about it. They would be texting me every single day about it. Yeah. And so it was just humble winners and just
we love to see a humble winner.
Yes, a very fulfilling win. And my sister-in-law made a trophy for the winning team, and there's like a hockey trophy called the Stanley Cup, right? That's what they play for. So my sister-in-law bought an off-brand Stanley, spray painted it silver, and had my brother like bolt it to a trophy stand. And so we won the very first Camping Games Stanley Cup. And I am so proud. I'm so proud of that achievement.
So did your mom keep the Stanley Cup?
No. So my sister-in-law has it because she's getting our names engraved on a plate to put on front of it. So like this thing is legit. Yes. So every year we're going to do this now, change up the games, and it was really fun. I'm not a big game person. I'm not like a big mock
Yard
Olympics.
Games.
Right. That's not my favorite thing. And I don't know what came over me, but like I had braided my hair. I was ready. Goodness. I was so into this. And like we did a foot race down the street.
I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I believe that you are not into this, because do you remember in college when we had like beer Olympics and when we had like, you were so into that.
I don't drink beer.
No, I know, but you were still like, very like all in, like team spirit, gonna get ready, gonna like, you are much more competitive than I am for things. And I listen, I don't know if I believe that you were entirely non-competitive
not into
and
it. Oh, no.
Not into it.
I think my sister-in-law was like not happy to be on our team at first because she was like, I didn't know you had this competitive edge. And I think I put on like a facade going into games like that where I'm like, I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose, so I'm not going to make it a big deal. And I'm just going to like downplay myself and like tell, I stink at Mario Kart. Like, I'm not going to win. Don't expect me to win. Like, don't make this a big deal. But then when I do pull through, it's like this huge hurrah. So I do think, yes, going back to college, like, sure, there were a lot of beer Olympics or like color wars, whatever. That was really fun. Yes, I remember always trying to find like the good outfit or like a way to make it cute. But yeah, I had my hair braided. I wore those floaty sandals because I was like, these are Camp Games approved.
Yeah, they are.
Until the foot race. And then I was running down
I was going to say, until the foot race or the, like, when you said you were diving with a shower cap on, like, you have to be able to be agile. And
that was in grass.
So you just didn't wear shoes?
Right. So the foot race, barefoot down the road, that wasn't smart. The shower cap, I was diving all over the grass. I mean, I was on fire during that one. So
okay, good.
We won by 2 points. 2 points. So it wasn't a huge
Not a
victory,
wide margin. Yeah.
But we won. And to me, that's a fun game. So
that is fun. Yeah. That sounds like it was a fun family activity.
Like,
and I can
a wholesome weekend.
I could see how after that, a nice wind down to the week, like a back to your routine could be really nice and relaxing. So I totally understand that.
That's what we did. That's it. That's like the only thing that's been on my mind. Aside from that, I missed Palea. That's like my biggest takeaway was like I didn't have my computer and that was really difficult. So that's okay. Next year, I'm bringing my computer for the nighttime once the kids
The whole PC.
I mean, I think it'd be fun. I have a nephew. One of them is really into gaming, and he's 8, and I think he's 7 or 8, and he can design. There's like a game on a Switch where you can design and create video games. And I think that's a really fun thing as a kid to learn how to like develop the user experience or the back end of video games and how to make things work. And so I've played some of his, and they're these cute little stick figure games. But it's really fun, and I think
cool
he'd
that he's
love to see
learning
a
that.
computer. It is, and I
And
mean,
who knows? Like, maybe he has a job in like computer engineering or
Yes.
like coding, or
Yes.
maybe game development is something he'll want to do
Right.
as an adult, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
His birthday was in July, and he asked for like kids coding books, so like Python
Oh my
books.
goodness.
And I was like, heck
Okay.
yes. I was like, I'm
This
buying these for
generation
you.
is different.
They are go-getters, because at 8, I was asking for like a dog for my American Girl doll.
I was gonna say I wanted a Bratz doll, probably. Yeah.
I remember wanting the Bratz like sushi bar. That was my biggest thing. They had like a Bratz hair salon and sushi bar that rotated, and I was like, I have to have this. My nephew's like, I want to learn Python.
I wanted a password journal so I could whisper my dog's name into it. And it said, access denied. Access granted.
I remember my sister
Those were
had
the
one of
worst.
those, and I remember trying to hack that.
You could just
all the
pop it
time.
open. You just could
Yep.
pop the plastic little front open.
Yes.
Like I
If
literally
you got a knife, a butter knife.
Yeah. I could do it with my fingers eventually because I had
Yes.
pried it open so many times.
Yes.
There was like a secret little hidden compartment though. Did you know this? Behind the like journal, there was like this little like secret compartment that you could put stuff in. Like you would flip through the whole journal to the very back, and then like in the plastic, there was like a little secret compartment that you can hide stuff in. Yeah.
Did you hide anything good in it?
No, I'm sure not.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe when I was in second grade, I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but
Oh gosh.
when I was in second grade, there was this kid who I had this massive crush on. And for like all of second grade, I was crushing on this kid. I was a new kid in my school in second grade. I moved over an hour away, totally new school. In second grade, I moved in. I got there, was at a new school, had a crush on this kid. And I was like, there's no way he likes me. I thought it was like a one-way crush. Well, one day he handed me a note and I took it home and I read it. And he said, he wrote in this note, he like spilled his heart out. And he said, I love you more than gold.
Stop it.
This second grader, we were in second grade. And this kid wrote me a note and was like, I love you more than gold. And
Is he a prince?
I immediately froze and started bawling because I thought I did something wrong. And so like I went home that day. I think I was like frozen and like totally disassociated the entire night. I went to bed and then the guilt was eating at me, because I thought I had done something wrong. That like I had a crush. The feelings were reciprocated and I didn't think it was like, I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to. And so at like 10 p.m. after I couldn't fall asleep, I got up and I went out to my mom in the living room and I said, Mom, so-and-so wrote me this note today, and I showed it to her. And of course my mom was like, that's the cutest flippin' thing in the entire world. Because it's a second grader. But I just remember feeling so guilty and thinking that like he wasn't allowed, that wasn't like allowed to happen, you know? Anyway.
That is the cutest thing.
Anyway.
Your mom is probably like so happy over that too.
I know. I was in second grade. And like I ended up going to school with this kid. Very sweet. Absolute angel. Like we were friends all throughout high school. Like we graduated together. That's adorable. Wonderful. He's such a great guy.
Yeah.
And so like very wholesome, but I just remember, and like we never dated. After second grade, I was like, that turned me away so much as a second grader because I was like, I'm not allowed to be doing this. And like my mom was never like, you can't have a boyfriend, you're too young. Like she never said that.
Right.
But obviously I couldn't. I was in second grade, but oh my gosh.
Do you think like everyone has that first crush from like kindergarten or first grade or whatever, whenever it was, preschool, and they just remember it for the rest of their life, and then in high school they're like, yeah, I really liked you 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're like, I liked you 10 years ago?
Right.
Like,
right.
What was second grade me thinking?
Right.
Which with this kid, he was very sweet. I never got that like ick. Like I could understand how as a second grader I had liked him. He turned out to be a very great man growing up. So it was good.
He did.
But yes. When you look back and you're like, oh man, I had a crush on him.
Here's the thing. My mom outed me when I was like, it was first grade. I had my first big crush. And as soon as you said your crush in second grade, I was like, oh boy. You immediately knew who your crush was. I knew exactly who he was.
Yeah.
And I remember to the point of like, I used to love Hey Arnold. I don't know if you ever watched that show.
Yeah.
You know how
Hey
Helga...
Arnold.
Yes. And Helga Pataki had this massive crush on Arnold.
Yeah.
And she had a picture of him in a heart-shaped frame in her pocket at all times. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I followed.
She also had a shrine of him in her closet, in the back of her closet. Do you remember that?
Of course I remember that.
Oh, is this where this story's going?
That's where this is going.
Oh, no.
I didn't make a shrine, but I did cut my first grade crush's picture out of the yearbook in the shape of a heart, and I kept it with me. And, I mean, he was a super cute kid. He was adorable.
Yeah.
And my mom saw the heart cut out in my yearbook.
She saw your yearbook and was like, who's missing?
What happened? And, of course, it has everyone's names right there, and you just add up where they are.
And these were, like, tiny little photos, I'm assuming.
These are, like one by one. Photo.
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah.
She told his mom.
No.
She told his mom. She spoiled my first big secret.
Okay, but let's, now that you are an adult, though, you are a parent, your daughter.
Yep.
If she has a crush on a kid 4 years down the road and you know that kid's parent, that child's parent, and you think it's the cutest thing, wouldn't you be like, oh my gosh, she has a 100%.
Crush? Yes.
Right.
Yes,
right.
I guarantee
like as an adult, because in first grade you just think it's so cute. Obviously, as a child, you feel betrayed.
Right. It was mortifying.
Yes.
I was like, I can never look at this kid again.
I would hope like if like you as an adult, me as a parent, like I would have a hard time not telling the other parent just because it's so cute.
Yeah.
Just because it's a fun
like laughing point.
It's so cute. It's so innocent.
Yeah.
But I would be like, make sure you don't tell your child. So that it doesn't. Right.
Yes.
I feel like I would put that point across. I would be like, make sure you don't tell your child. We don't want any weirdness to happen.
Right. I promise you, I never told my mom about another crush. Mom, if you're
the
listening to
rest
this,
of my life.
that ruined it. That stuck with me. So
traumatizing.
But in high school, like, we laughed about it. And I ended up being one of the, like, taller girls in my grade, and he was one of the shortest boys in my grade.
Really?
And so it was, like, a really funny thing that we, like, joked about and looked back on.
So he knew. His mom told him.
He knew.
Right at that moment.
And I wouldn't even look in his direction until, like, senior year of high school when I was like,
do you remember when I had a crush on you in first grade?
And we would crack up about it. And I was like, I haven't talked to you since because of that.
Yeah, so, because I was mortified.
I was mortified of my mother. So, yeah.
That's adorable.
That's adorable. That took a big old turn.
I don't even know. Password journal, the little cubby in the back. Oh, that's where, sorry. This was a big old rabbit hole. But anyway, the password journal that I wanted this went from your nephew coding and what he wanted for his birthday into me wanting a password journal.
Yep.
Into me being loved more than gold by a second grader.
Into Helga Pataki.
Into your mom spoiling your biggest secret. Anyways,
how's your week been?
It's been good. I've had like a fun week, just trying new things. Last weekend we went to like a Turkish supermarket, which was really fun. And we had a Turkish dinner. We made these little, they're like Turkish ravioli. I don't remember what the name of them was, but I can look it up. But it was really good. And so it was like little tiny like Turkish raviolis. Mm-hmm. And then you put like a tomato sauce on top and then like yogurt on top. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And it's like the creamy yogurt, not like clumpy yogurt. I don't know how to describe it, but it's more like yogurt drink instead of...
Oh, like,
yes. Yeah. So...
Thank you.
Anyway, we had that for dinner last weekend and it was really good. It was like fun to try something new. I love trying, like, we often go into like grocery stores that we like from around the world that we know nothing about and just explore. And we're like, what can we try? Should we grab a tea? Like often when we go to these places, we get like a tea or something that we can do for dinner. So I got those little mini raviolis. I got the yogurt drink and the tomato sauce and everything. And we actually got some food there. So I got like a falafel pita. It was so good. But we ordered lunch and like talked to the owner of the store and it was really cute. And so he was all, he was very sweet and he was like recommending stuff to us and it was really fun. So we did that. We went to like that fun supermarket. And then we also went to our local Asian supermarket because we have, I don't know if you have seen this on TikTok. Have you seen Logan on TikTok?
The person? The food?
Yes.
The what?
So there's this guy named Logan on TikTok. And if you knew, I feel like you would know.
Okay.
So his name is Logan.
Okay.
And he makes cucumbers. So what he does...
Like a plant?
Yeah, like the cucumber, like the vegetable. He slices up an entire cucumber with a mandolin and then puts different sauces, spices into it and eats an entire cucumber. So the start of each of his videos is sometimes you just need to eat an entire cucumber. And he slices an entire cucumber into this little like to-go
like
container, essentially. Not
pieces?
even like super duper thin. Like pretty thin, just like the little round discs.
Okay.
But he slices up these cucumbers and will put in an assortment of things. So one of them was very like tzatziki. So it was, Greek yogurt and garlic, like fresh garlic and dill. And I think there was lemon in that one. Anyway, there was one that was like very tzatziki almost, but it was like a creamier, really good. Like more of a liquidy. So that was one. And then he also did one with soy sauce and rice vinegar and sesame oil and a little tiny bit of chili oil. I did a little bit of chili oil. And then like a fresh clove of garlic and sesame seeds. And then mixes it all up. I'm sure I'm missing something in there. And then he just shakes the tub and gets the cucumber all like moistened up with the seasoning. Okay. And then he eats them. And it's, sometimes I fall into these like, I don't like ASMR.
Yeah.
And I don't like mukbangs. But I feel like sometimes people like him eating this cucumber just scratches an itch and it makes me want to eat these cucumbers so bad. So I was sitting in like my little nook with Mr. Teddy and I was like, can we make these cucumbers? Like, I want to make these cucumbers. And he was like, yeah, actually those look really good. We should do that. So we spent an entire like afternoon. I think this was like last Saturday, driving around town getting all the stuff we needed. So we got the little tubs, we got cucumbers, we got sesame oil, we got some more soy sauce, we got some of the chili oil. We went all over town getting all of the stuff we needed to make these cucumbers. And let me tell you, they're fantastic. I made my third cucumber. I've eaten 3 cucumbers since last weekend. Like full, like big, not just like small 1-foot cucumbers. These are like big honking cucumbers because they're like the
aren't
English.
A joke.
No, they're like the English cucumbers, so they're really long.
Yep.
They're fantastic. I made my favorite one yesterday. Actually,
I've eaten the whole thing already. What is it? What was the flavor on that one?
My favorite one was kind of a blend between the two. This one had a little like a dollop of sour cream, a dollop of mayo. So it had like a creaminess to it. But then it had, which I know you're not a mayo fan, but it's so good. But then it had rice vinegar and sesame oil and a little bit of soy sauce, garlic. So it kind of blended the two, but it had the creaminess. Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
That sounds really delicious.
So I've been on a cucumber. I think like a lot of the world, I'm on a cucumber like kick right now.
Here's the thing. I need you to come to my house because I was going to tell you today, we have picked 15 to 20 cucumbers over the past 4 days, and we are in cucumber overload. I've had my in-laws come over, my sister, my parents, they all got at least 4 to 5 cucumbers because we have way too many right now.
Okay. So I'm going to have to send you some of these recipes because they're really good. They're really good. They make a cucumber like a savory snack. I don't know. They're just really, really heckin' good.
Okay. I'm excited
and obviously
to try
you can
it.
like leave things out. I tried to do a little bit of the chili oil because I want the flavor but not the heat because I can't really handle a lot of heat. So I do just a little chili oil and it's fabulous.
Ooh.
So
I'm excited to try it.
If you don't even want any, you don't put any in. But I'll send you some recipes because they're really good. Especially if you have an overabundance of cucumbers.
We do. And my husband, all he does is he slices them into discs and grates like sea salt onto them. And I don't like adding salt to things like watermelon, cucumber. I don't want to add salt to stuff. I'm not a big salt person. But a plain
cucumber's boring. Yeah.
It is. So I've been still loving, like tonight we had Greek bowls. And so we had like gyros and we chopped up one of our cucumbers, shocking, and put in tzatziki. And that is so good. But if I could like make it myself, like a little concoction or like a spinach artichoke type of flavor almost, that would be really good. I should try it. I'm sure you could. Okay. Yeah. Send me some of them. Or I'll look up literally Logan. Okay.
Just type in on TikTok, Logan cucumber. Immediately will pop up. Yes.
Okay.
You are good. He's getting like millions and millions of views on these videos. So
the things you can do.
The things that, yeah. So anyway, did that.
Okay.
Made cucumbers, went to that fun Turkish supermarket. We did some cleaning. I have a hard time cleaning things that clean. For example, my shower. My shower cleans my body. I don't want to clean my shower. Yes. The shower should be clean because it cleans me.
Yes.
I have a hard time cleaning my vacuum. Do you clean your vacuum? Like you should. My vacuum's disgusting.
Like,
but my vacuum does. No, of course you empty the bin, but like get in there and like clean it.
I didn't even know you were supposed to do that.
Well, if I showed you my vacuum, you'd be like, girlfriend, you need to clean that thing.
Ew.
But like, it's my washing machine. I have a hard time cleaning things that need to be cleaned, or cleaning things that clean other things. If that makes sense.
It does.
So, like my washing machine, there's the tray that you pull out to put the soaps in. You put like the soap and whatever in there.
Yes.
Do you ever get like soap buildup in there from like the Tide or anything?
So our new house is like a pour in. It doesn't have the trays. Our old one used to have a tray.
Okay.
But we never had a buildup issue. But my parents' laundry machine, they have a buildup issue. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, well it's soap. That's fine. So you let it build up for so long. So this weekend was one of those weekends where like I cleaned my shower. I cleaned my washing machine. I did not clean my vacuum, but I should have. But it's those stupid things that you're like, you don't get the satisfaction of like having cleaned them. I don't know. So that was kind of boring. I got stuff done, but...
I mean, cleaning the shower, I think the worst is if you don't do it, you get the soap scum. The soap scum builds up like on a glass wall or something. I fell into the TikTok shop like, I don't know, maybe last year, where everyone was posting about those spin brushes, those electric spin brush cleaners. I bought one. I used it for the first time a couple weeks ago with the Pink Stuff. It's called The Pink Stuff is the brand of the cleaning supplies. And those two were like all over my TikTok a year ago. So I bought them both and just used them for the first time a couple weeks ago on my shower. It worked great. And I will say the glass looked fantastic, but you're right. I don't want to have to do that. I really don't.
Do you have a detachable shower head in your shower?
Yes.
See, and I don't. I have like that's an issue with me is that in our like primary bathroom, we have a walk-in tile shower with like big glass wall essentially. Yep. And the shower head, there's like the ceiling shower head because it's like the rainfall one. I hate that.
I can't stand under it. Yes.
Mr. Teddy loves it. He only uses the rainfall one. And I am like, is getting in your eyeballs.
Right. No, it's
The
not
water's
nice.
getting all over your face.
Or you have to turn your head at a 90-degree angle.
Right, which is no fun. And then it's dripping down your eyebrows and stuff. No, thank you. So I don't like the overhead one, but we've got the rain head shower and then we've got the regular. There's like a regular one too, and that's what I use. Okay. And the regular one, obviously, or the overhead one, neither of them are detachable. And I'm just scared to like get a different shower head. I don't want to have to get a different shower head because it looks like they are pretty secure in there.
Right.
Like it doesn't look like it's going to be something super easy to change.
I think it is. I think we might have to circle back to like our toilet discussion, but like I think a shower head is something where you can like very easily screw one off and put a new one on. I might be totally wrong, but I think you can. I've
gone to Home Depot, I've gone to Lowe's, and I have checked out these, like what they offer for shower heads. And I think where it gets confusing is that it's not one big thing. Like I have the shower head up top. In the middle, there's one, but in between, there's like tile. Like I think it's like all kind of done back behind the wall. I don't know. But it's like there's the shower head and then there's like normal tile shower. And then there's a middle thing, which like turns and it changes it from rainfall to the regular shower. And then regular tile again. And then down there is like where you turn the shower on to adjust temperature and stuff.
Yep.
So maybe I can just change the head, but when I look at like Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff for shower heads, they all have that entire system. They have the whole knob and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could just replace the shower head. I don't know.
Maybe you could find one.
Maybe.
Who knows? I actually, as you said that, and it was behind the tile wall, 3 years ago, my husband tried changing our shower head in our walk-in tile shower as well, and he tightened it too much and cracked the pipe on Christmas Eve. And so we had water dripping from our ceiling in the kitchen. Like the ceiling was caving in because of that. So if you do end up changing your shower head, I'm pretty sure what the plumber said is like, you mentally think you want to make it as tight as possible, but like you don't do that. Like do it tight enough. But don't over tighten because that could happen. So that is my helpful hint. I'm not going to tell you to go to Home Depot.
We talk about toilets. We talk about shower heads.
But I actually give you advice. Call me.
Listen, I gave you advice. Get a new toilet. I gave you advice that your solution is not a long-term solution. Updates on that?
No, we did not do anything. Nope. Still just crossed off. Okay. And still using one. It's great. So you know what? It is what it is. We haven't even brought it up. It is what it is.
Haven't even brought it up. You've had a busy week.
That's true. Okay. You want to know what I did this week? You want to know something that I think you're going to be really proud of me for?
What?
I cracked a book.
Heck yes, you did.
I cracked a book. You gave me homework, and I completed my homework.
Good. I went above How far did you get?
Did you get 12?
Wow.
I know. Thrown to class.
What chapter? Did I say one chapter?
Did I say 5 chapters? You said 5 chapters. Okay. And 5 just wasn't enough. I started Thrown to class early this week. Yep. Okay. And it's fantastic. It is really, really good. I mean, I'm 12 chapters in. And, you know, people do this thing where if they see you reading, they say, oh, is that a good book? Like, what are you reading about? And I couldn't have been bothered. I was like, I'm on chapter 1. Like, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Can't even tell you.
Relax.
Thanks for asking.
I'm sure it's great. So I am on chapter 12 and the world building, the names, everything, I don't really understand yet.
But it feels very ACOTAR, doesn't it?
It does, but you want to know what stuck in my head? The only thing, so the guy, the prince, I don't remember, Dorian.
Yeah. Dorian. Yeah.
He's Reese without wings in my brain. He's Reese without wings from ACOTAR. And then the girl, Selena, it's Selena Gomez in my brain. I cannot not picture Selena Gomez with blonde hair as the main character of this book.
Selena. Yeah, Selena.
How do you say
Dorian.
the name?
Selena.
Okay, so it's not Selena, it's Selena.
No, Selena. Okay. Yeah. I think that from what I've heard. Well, no, I think that's right because the first Throne of Glass book I actually listened to on audiobook.
Okay.
Selena, Dorian, Kale.
Kale. Kale. So
Kale.
that's his like
Captain
I don't
of the
know,
guard
right?
or
Yes.
yeah.
So
Guard. Yeah.
in my brain, Tamlin's friend, the
Oh,
fall autumn court,
yes.
Lucian.
Yeah,
He's Lucian.
Lucian.
Lucian,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
That's him to
Yeah.
me. So it's
Okay.
like
You're just making all these connections. Just you
I'm not
wait.
sorted.
Just you wait.
I'm excited. I'm trying to figure out, is she going to date any of these guys? Does she like them? Because I like that. I feel like I've seen the name Kale. Kale. I've seen that name a lot on like TikTok. So I'm like, maybe she'll end up with him. I don't know. Or something will happen with him. But I like it because
I'm sipping my tea.
She physically is sipping tea right now because I know I'm onto something. I like the book, I think, because you're right, they are more relatable. Like they have not like attitudes, but they're not these like really super like I think of Princess Belle, or I think of like Feyre, how she was like this,
like perfect, like
right.
She like I get for me Feyre, I got Katniss Everdeen vibes.
Okay,
where she was like the one who was fighting for her family, and she was feeding them, and she was defending them, and she was the lifeblood of the family. And like I felt that way with Katniss Everdeen too, and like the Hunger Games. You've seen those movies.
It just feels cliche. Almost.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes.
I see the relationship.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I like so much about this one, is that there isn't that like cliche at the start of the series. I love ACOTAR. No shade on ACOTAR.
Yeah.
Like I love the series, but I think that's why I love Throne of Glass so much, is that it's a different characters. Also, can we just take a brief moment? Sarah J. Maas wrote Throne of Glass when she was like 16.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
The book you are reading, she wrote, she was a teenager. Maybe it was 17 or 18, but she wrote that when she was a teenager.
Amazing imagination and creativity.
Isn't that wild?
That's just fantastic.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I wonder what a book would have looked like if I wrote it at 16. Because I guarantee you it would not look like this. Such trash. I will tell you that. But it's good, and I like that there's like, they're not super serious. They're kind of like humans. They make jokes. They're like funny. And I think that's what I like about it. No one's like this uptight, like princessy girl who's like your cliche main character.
Yeah, she's relatable. She's imperfect. She's like got a history. She's got a past. You're like, okay.
Yeah, I like this. So I'm curious to see where it keeps going, but I don't really like any of the guys yet. And to me, that's like, I got to find my, like the one person I'm like, ooh, I want to root for this person.
You wait.
I wonder if like, okay, you can spoil this for me. Does Cassian come into this book at all?
Like physical Cassian? Like actually
From
him?
ACOTAR?
No, but someone comes in that you're going to like.
That's like him?
That's all I'm going to tell you. There's yet another character to be introduced that you will. And I'm not like just, you got to be patient. You got to be patient. Well, but they're a male main character.
Okay. Good to know. I wanted to make sure that I had this in my brain. So yes, it's good. I have read it. It's actually sitting next to me right now. I need to remember to ask you. I
literally have Empire of Storm sitting right next to me.
Is that the last one?
No. Okay. I'm still on the tandem read. This is one of the two tandem reads, but like I'm a good chunk. I'm over halfway through it, and I'm over halfway through Tower of Dawn too. So the final book, Kingdom of Ash, is what comes after this tandem read. So
oh boy. I think I'm going to need you to send me, or like if you have anything that outlines how to read these books, send them to me so I don't accidentally do it incorrectly.
Yeah, we'll do.
I am very excited to keep going though. I do think I could knock this one out and then continue on. So we'll see, but I'll keep you posted.
I
just thought you'd be proud of me.
I'm very proud.
I did my homework.
I'm very proud, and I'm excited because it's something that I am so deeply in love with at this moment. Like every single night before I go to bed, I read for probably like at least 45 minutes. I've been reading. So I am very glad that you are on that train, because I am so in love with it.
So there. I do
so in
like
love with it.
the chapters are short. And I think that's like a huge draw for me because it's like if I have 10 more minutes in me before bedtime, like, yes, I will pick it up.
Read a chapter. 1,000%. I think that's great too.
When I wake up in the morning, I wake up before my daughter usually. She's up, an hour after me maybe. And sometimes I'll just lay in bed and try to fall back asleep. It never works. Sometimes I'll get up and empty the dishwasher or play on my phone. But now it's like I wake up, I make a coffee, and I go sit and I read a chapter or two on the couch. Mm-hmm. I'm talking like I've been doing this for weeks. It's been like 2 days, but...
That's okay.
It's been great.
It's a routine. Yeah.
It's been great. And I'm like, it's
that's
summer.
Me before bed.
You're
doing it right. Yeah, you're doing it right when you wake up, and I'm doing it right before bed. I sit down and read a couple chapters, and then I go to bed.
It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So thank you for assigning me the responsibility to pick up the book.
I assign you another 5 chapters.
Yes. Okay, cool. So 17 for next week. Thank you.
At least 17. Excited. Yes, you've got this. You can do extra credit and read more if you would like.
Thank you.
I give you permission.
Bless. I'm gonna
I have been doing reading. I also been playing some games. So I have finally, and don't have a lot to talk about here, but I finally started decorating in Palia, which is huge news. Like,
it really
we've talked about this several times on the podcast, but I have a really hard time decorating on stream. And I've said, and I said why, like, it's hard for me to try to balance being active and like talking with the community versus focusing on decorating. And I have a hard time balancing it. And I have this week just said, I'm going to try something hard. And I've been doing it. And I've been challenging challenging myself. And it's been fun. And I've really liked it. And surprisingly, streams have just like, I was decorating. I don't know if it was yesterday. I don't know, Monday maybe or Tuesday of this week. I was decorating and I looked down and it's like 12:30. I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours already. And I was like, where did the time go? What?
Time flies when you are decorating. Time flies.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I really like what you have going on. I know you're making the Grand Harvest House you're focusing on right now. And you've been working on the main like living space, the kitchen, and then your like breakfast nook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just focusing on the main floor of that. No. So I have finished my living room area. I think I'm done with the dining room. I still have to do like the around the stairwell area. That stairwell is so tough. The way it's like shaped and like where it is and the way it faces out and stuff. So that's tough. And then I also in the, like when you walk into the Grand Harvest House, right to the right, that corner right there, I want to do, you gave me this idea, a little coffee bar or something.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yes.
So I haven't done that yet. And then I only have one additional room on the Grand Harvest House, which is my kitchen.
Okay.
And so the kitchen isn't done. It's got some stuff in it, but it's not done. And then I did add a little hallway attached to that where I have the breakfast nook.
I love that idea. I think that's a really fun idea.
Yeah. And I really like it. So breakfast nook is done. Dining room is done. Living room is done. But I still have like the stairwell area, the coffee bar, and the actual kitchen to do. So I've got some work, but...
You've got some work, but I'm glad you're enjoying it and doing it.
I am.
It's fun.
It's forcing me to craft furniture, which I have not done at all.
Yeah. And I mean, it turns into a point where it's like almost cyclical, where it's like you are crafting your furniture and then you run out of resources and then you spend all this time decorating and then you have to go through this like resource haul where then you just spend a couple days like chopping wood or getting stone.
I think that's what I have to do right now because I need stone, because I need glass, because I need light bulbs. And so... Yeah, I need to.
It's tough.
I'm in that place right now where I need to start crafting or need to start resource hauling.
Yes, that's what I've been trying to do.
But that's fun. Mindless.
It is. It's fun. I'm just like, I'm so close to being done with my plot and I just want it to be done with. And so it's all those like little last minute details or like last minute knickknacks here and there. But I need like clay because I need clay bars and that's like there's only one area where you can get those. I'm struggling with that a little bit, but it does take a lot of time. Like if I have a couple hours to play and I start decorating, it's done. It's done immediately. So I'm proud of you for actually diving into that because I know that that's something that usually is tough to do.
Yeah. Okay. So Paleo, that was fun. I also want to tell you, though, I played The Sims last weekend.
You did.
I did. And I had so much fun with it. Did I tell you anything about this?
Not over the weekend. No, not from what you've played.
Okay. So I played last weekend, and I created a sim called Theodora Meadow.
Yes.
And I renovated that. I renovated a penthouse, and I made it. It was like a very modern, romantic, like very vibey, like neon sign, modern type of apartment. Okay. And I really wanted it to be cozier. I wanted it to be, I don't know, just more browns and neutrals. Like I wanted it to fit the things that I love if I'm going to be playing in it. So, and her name is Theodora Meadow, so she's me. Anywho. Which, I take that back. She is not me. Based off of what I am about to tell you, she is not me. So I have just said, heck it. You know, this is the romance pack. We're gonna try to like flirt and date and woohoo as many Sims as we can. Wow. So if I am out at a bar and I see someone cute, immediately, like I'm talking to them, flirting them up. And at the moment, I have 3 Sims I am that I am like actively dating, and they're all getting kind of like mad because if I like woohoo with one of them, the other one gets mad, or if I flirt with someone, the other one gets mad. And
they find out.
These people come up to my front door and are just like, "Hey, I want to hang out," but I'm in the penthouse with someone else, and so I always like try to sneak around and not let them see me. It's so much fun. Also, there was this. So a part of the new romance pack is that your Sims can have attractions towards other Sims. Ooh. So there is a Sim who is an elder. Who my Sim, I don't know if I met him, I don't know where, but they had an instant attraction. And he was married, but they had an instant attraction, and he immediately started flirting with Theodora. And I said, let's run with it.
Heck yeah.
They flirted a little bit. They had a woohoo. He died. Mid-woohoo. Dies. Grim Reaper comes. I flirt him up. I was trying to flirt with the Grim Reaper. He didn't. You
didn't stop to maybe like mourn for 1 second?
No, I did. She did.
Theodora.
She mourned for like 2 days after that. But no, it was a lot of fun.
Texting the Grim Reaper?
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. So you can't romance the Grim Reaper. I was really trying. I flirted with him and he was like, I'm not interested in that. But we did become like besties. It's so much fun. The first time I tried to cook, I actually set myself on fire and died because I don't know how to play The Sims, and I don't know how to unset myself on fire. Like I don't know how to put the fire out. I don't know anything. And the game, all of the progress I had made, I had to redo because I died. And it said, "Hey, the final Sim in your household has passed away. Do you want to return to the main menu?" And so I had to like go back and redo everything I had done.
Oh, bummer.
But let me tell you, it was so fun. I had so much fun with it. I don't know where I'm going next because she is in a tangle. She is in a mess. But
she's in a big old love triangle.
I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
I think you should stream The Sims sometime soon because I would simply cry tears of laughter watching that happen. And like there's just so many different like responses I feel like people would have to that situation happening. Mm-hmm. And it would just be hilarious. Like that, my jaw was on the floor. That was just so good. That was so good. I want you to stream it so I can watch. I still have not downloaded the game, but that is so funny to me.
It was fun. I had a good time with it. So
this pack, this like romance pack that you can buy for The Sims is one that you enjoy, you would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well worth it? Okay.
Yeah. I've been enjoying it. I've still got like a lot to explore, but there's like a dating app. It's called Cupid's Corner, which is supposed to be like a Tinder or like a dating app sort of, and you can like match with people, and you have to take pictures for your profile. But in order to be able to take a good picture, you have to get your photography skill up.
Oh.
And my photography skill is garbage. So the selfies that my girl is taking for her Cupid's Corner profile are horrendous. And so it's just funny. There's like so many little like things that go into it, and I've just been really like enjoying it.
This is so funny. So then do you get to create like an actual profile? Like you'd hope that even if your pictures stink, people like you.
You get to like when you're creating your sim, you get to say things that you're attracted to. Like I am attracted to sims with brown hair, or sims that are athletic, or sims that are lazy, or sims that are snobs, or whatever. And you can set the things you're attracted to and the things that you're not attracted to. And so you'll match with somebody and it'll say, you know, Suzanne is athletic and that's one of your turn-ons, but she is also a slob, which is one of your turn-offs. And so like you get to choose whether or not you want to match with them despite those, you know, characteristics.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. That is very fun. Now, do you get any opportunity to create a partner for your sim in this package? Like you can create another one and like...
Yeah. So as someone if you've never played The Sims, you can make as many Sims as you want.
Oh,
and just
they can
throw
interact.
them in the world. Yes.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Because my mind's still on Cassian from Akatar, so I'm like, could I create
You
him
could like create a Cassian and then put him in your world. And then you create like a you character. And then you go find Cassian, romance him, marry him. You can even get him to like move into your household and then you can control him too.
Oh my God. So unfortunately, my homework for this week like might not get done because I might be doing this.
I really think you'd enjoy it. You do need there's a few Sims packs that I think are very basic. Like you need them. I think Seasons is an important one because then you have spring, summer, fall, winter, and you get the holidays. You get like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and they call them different things in The Sims. But I think Seasons is like a pretty essential pack to have. I think for the type of design that you enjoy and the like kind of decor style, like the interior design that you enjoy, you would really like the cottage living pack for the build items.
Okay.
And then this romance pack is just really goofy and fun. Those and you can put them in like goofy costumes and have them do like little sexy dances. And it's just like goofy and funny and
Stop it.
So I really do like this one. I don't think that the romance is like an essential pack, but I think that Seasons... I think Cottage Living for you, and I really like this Love Struck pack. I've had fun with it.
I think romance is like key.
Yeah, I know. Key. I do too. Like for me, anytime I play Sims, like I have so much fun doing that stuff. So,
oh my gosh,
I have so much fun doing that stuff. So,
is there do you know if there's a pack that's like fantasy-esque as far as like fairy? I'm thinking like building like a fairy tower. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a pack called Realm of Magic.
Ooh.
I don't have it, but I feel like it has more of that like fairy witchy vibe that you would probably I think that's probably the closest. They have a vampire pack, but I think Realm of Magic is probably what would be the vibe you're going for.
Noted. Yeah. I think
we'll look into them.
I'm thinking ahead to my next Palea plot, and I really want to do something like Pixie Fairy-esque. And so I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I could do that in a different game too. So anyways, okay.
You could do it a million times more in The Sims, in my opinion.
Oh my gosh. We'll see what happens. But this romance pack was probably going to be the first one I buy, honestly. Yeah. Because you just sold me on it, because that is just... amazing.
It's so fun. Obviously, so like good. You don't need the romance pack introduces Cupid's Corner and stuff. Like you can date and do all of that other stuff with the regular Sims.
Right. Okay.
So you'll have fun.
I'll be playing that, I guess.
I think after all of this chit chat, it's time to get into our activity of the episode. So this week, just a couple days ago, the nominees for the VMAs were announced. And can I just say, do you know what VMA stands for?
Video Music award?
Yes. Is that weird? Yeah, that's what it is. But like, why isn't it an MVA, Music Video Awards? Like, I don't call it a video music.
Video?
I call it a music video.
Are we sure it's Video Music Award?
It is. I looked it up.
Oh.
It's the MTV VMAs. And I was downstairs in the kitchen talking to Mr. Teddy and like telling him that we were going to do this. And I was like, the VMAs, like the Video Music Awards. And then I was like, that doesn't sound right. It's music video.
Maybe they didn't want it to be MTV music
MVA.
MTV
MVA.
MVAs. Maybe that's too hard to say.
I don't know. Video Music Awards confused I was like, I panicked. I was like, did I watch a bunch of music videos today for the wrong reason? No.
Oh my god.
Anywho, nominations came out today. So we have a list of a couple of these categories. And we stuck to the ones that I feel we know more about. Mm-hmm. There's obviously a ton of categories that I don't
cinematography or
yeah
vocals or whatever that.
Yeah. And so we stuck to some of the ones that we felt the most informed with. Mm-hmm. And so what we are going to do is go through these categories and talk about, and we're each going to pick. It's going to be the Mandi and Teddy VMAs. It's going to be the VMAs, Teddy and Mandi's version.
Should we make it the MVAs, Teddy and
Music
Mandi's
Video
version?
Awards?
Music Video Awards.
The MVAs, Teddy and Mandi's version. Oh, so confusing.
So the first one that we chose to go with was the video of the year. Yep. Right. I guess
category,
that kind of.
We should do it like fun, like nominees for video of the year are Ariana Grande, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love. Billie Eilish, Lunch. Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red. Eminem, Houdini. SZA, Snooze. And Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone, Fortnite. I think that was dramatic and good.
That was good. You could.
Thank you.
You could be the voice of the VMAs next year.
Thank you.
The VMAs of 2025 are brought to you by Mellow Teddy. Could you imagine? Okay, so video of the year.
Yep.
I will say I rewatched every single one of those music videos today.
I did too.
Seen some of them.
Yep.
And it was hard to pick. It was
really
hard to pick.
This one was a little bit easier for me, I think.
Okay, you tell me your thoughts.
Okay. I went into this knowing that I am so biased towards Taylor Swift because I love her. I love her. She is my everything these past couple of years and I love her. But I went in saying, please, like, we are going to go in and like really trying to set bias aside.
Yes.
Pick good. So I watched all of them. My winner, and I'll tell you the winner and then I'll explain why. My winner is Ariana Grande.
Okay.
We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love.
Okay.
It is I think, wonderful story. She goes in to the doctor's office to have her memories taken out of this relationship that she just broke up from and was heartbroken from. And throughout the course of it, we see all of their memories. We see the good times and we see that he's being ripped out of those memories. And by the end, she's like sad and kind of trying to fight it. And I just feel like the storyline, I think it was a great music video. I think it was a great story. So I chose that because I think I think she did a great job acting in it. I think it was a great story. I do like the song. It's not my favorite song on the list by any means, but I think the music video is the best. I'll let you tell yours before I tell you like why I didn't pick the others.
For sure. I had a very similar, mindset when I watched it.
Thought process.
And my biased opinion was like, yes, I love Taylor Swift, but I also have a massive crush on Billie Eilish. So
yes,
like of course, I wanted to pick Billie Eilish. I wanted to pick Lunch because that music video is like, it sends me into a trance every time I watch it.
Yes. Yes.
However, if
when
you
she's like eating the cherry,
Oh
I was
my
like, oh my
God.
goodness.
Billie
Yes.
Eilish, I hope you
Attractive
listen to
woman.
this. Seriously, and I
listen to
hope
this.
she is a fan. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
The music video, what I liked about hers was it looked like an MTV 90s music video where it was just like a homemade video.
Yes.
The
yes.
other ones, it's like, it truly has become like cinematography.
Cinema.
It's like a
Yes.
little movie.
Uh-huh.
And I think the ones that I thought are going to be like competing against each other the most for that award, I personally think Billie Eilish is still up there, but I realistically, based off like the production behind it, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, and Eminem. And ultimately, I chose Eminem as a winner.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah.
I think it's a very cool nod at like his past. And I think it was like an action
comic
movie.
book theme.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was just like focusing on his return. And I really love like the nods to Eminem years and years ago. And
there was like his
back.
older self and then his modern self.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love a full circle moment. So I
thought
think
that
Eminem
was
could do.
I thought that was a good one too. I did too. I liked that one. I had the same thought about Billie Eilish. It felt very 90s. It felt like something she could have made at home. Again, I loved it. Watched every second of it. Watched it twice. But storyline wise, quality wise, I went with Ari. I do really like Taylor and Post Malone, but I didn't connect with the Fortnite story the same way I connected with Ariana Grande's story.
I guess I don't really understand the Fortnite music video. Like, honestly, I've never really watched it until today. And I think I'm just, it's okay. It's okay. I thought the closure of like the Eminem or like This Is Me still, I don't know. I just think it's really, really fun.
Yeah. I thought and I had the same type of closure with the Ariana Grande one, like where they're walking out of she's passing her ex and they didn't recognize each other because they had been ripped out of each other's. And I was like, oh, that's so sad.
I know. At first I was confused when they had like the teddy bear and then the claw machine showed you that that's a teddy bear he won for. I don't know. That was really cute. I will say the SZA one, it was a little weird. Like, I didn't really love that one. I just felt like I was watching some weird stuff. In the Doja Cat Paint the Town Red video, my favorite part about that video was it reminded me of Palia at the beginning because I thought she was like riding my green Drake dragon guy.
Yes.
And so I was like, I like this one. But I do think Ariana Grande or Eminem, I think Billie Eilish could pull it off too. But I think one of those two are going to win it.
Yeah. I like that we picked different ones. That was a good one.
I know. We're going to when are the VMAs?
And no clue.
I don't either. We got to figure this out so we watch them actually.
Let me look. I like that we picked different ones for that one. And I like that neither of us picked Taylor Swift. Okay, the VMAs are September 10th, 2024 at 8 p.m. Eastern.
We have to watch those.
Presented by MTV. Yeah, we do.
Gorgeous.
Okay. The next category, Artist of the Year. And the nominees for Artist of the Year are Ariana Grande, Bad Bunny, Eminem, Sabrina Carpenter, SZA, and Taylor Swift.
This one was a little bit more challenging for me, I think, because I'll just tell you my answer, and I picked Taylor Swift for this one.
I picked Taylor Swift too.
I just think like the only other one I thought about was Eminem, and I don't know, a comeback story, and he's just a legend. So to me, that's like a really fun one. But Ariana Grande, I loved her new album this year. But I mean, it's like Taylor Swift, I feel like, is just doing thing after thing after thing. And
I thought the same. For me, it was the success of, because I love Ariana Grande's new album. I have physical CD of it. I listen to it in the car. I love her new album. I but Taylor Swift released the Tortured Poets Department this year. It held such a chokehold on the music. I mean, like, it was top of the charts until just a couple weeks ago. So, and then on top of that, on top of releasing that 31 song album, she is still on a world tour. Right. So I agree. I said I had to go with Miss Swift for this one.
I did too.
I like how last time I was like, I'm so proud of us. Neither of us picked Taylor Swift. And then this category, we both picked Taylor Swift.
This is just factual. Like, we're just talking facts here. I will say, Sabrina Carpenter, I think I could see her winning this award soon. Like, I think her time is coming.
She's had a year. Yeah.
Yes. So I think Sabrina Carpenter, I could pick, like, at a later date. But for right now, what has happened, or same with Eminem, or same with some of these other people. But I think with Taylor Swift's, like, resume of what she's doing this specific year, I think she deserves that award.
I do too. Okay. Next category, Song of the Year. In the category for Song of the Year, the nominees are Beyonce, Texas Hold'em, Jack Harlow, Lovin' on Me, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso, Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone, Fortnite, Teddy Swims, Lose Control. Do you want me to go, or are you first?
Yeah, you go first this
time.
I'll
go. Following up on the last conversation, I went with Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. I went with Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. I feel like that song, I loved Beyonce. I loved Texas Hold'em. Loved it. I loved that song. That was in my head so much at, like, the beginning of the year. It came out Super Bowl, right? It came out during the Super Bowl.
Yes. Yep.
Love that song. So Beyonce was up there for me. That Jack Harlow song is so good. I haven't listened to that Kendrick Lamar song much. Sabrina I have heard Espresso so many times, and it is still catchy. It's still catchy. I just love it. Fortnite, great. I've listened to Espresso more.
Yeah.
And then Teddy Swims, Lose Control. That's amazing. He's amazing. His vocals are incredible. It's a great song. But I went with Sabrina Carpenter for this one.
Sabrina Carpenter was my second runner-up for this one.
Okay.
And I think she'll end up, like, I do realistically think that she will probably win this award, because that song, I feel like, did have a chokehold on people and still does. And I think, aren't the VMAs are voted for by people, right? So I think Espresso will win. But my vote, I mean, for this one, I just voted for my favorite of all the songs on that list. And I picked Jack Harlow. Love it.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
It's one of my favorite songs. I listen to that song all the time. I love that one. And I really like Jack Harlow. I really do. So I would love to see him win one of these awards, but I do think Sabrina Carpenter will end up winning that one.
Yeah. I mean, listen, for me, it was tough between Beyonce, Jack Harlow, and Sabrina.
Yeah.
All three of those were great, in my opinion. Okay. The next category is Best New Artist. The nominees for Best New Artist are Benson Boone, Chappell Roan, Gracie Abrams, Shabuzi, Teddy Swims, and Tyla.
This one was really hard.
I picked 2.
I picked 3. I have 3 highlighted because I don't know. I don't know any of them enough. That's the problem for me, at least. I will say, after doing my research, the 3 I have, well, I guess it's kind of 4. I was torn between Chappell Roan, is that how I say it? Gracie Abrams, and Shabuzi, and Tyla. Okay. I think I would pick Shabuzi because, like, to be honest with you, my nephews are obsessed with his one Tipsy song. Like, they are obsessed with that song. They're like, if you have an 8-year-old obsessed with your music, you're a good new artist. I don't know. So I picked Shabuzi.
So the 2 that I picked was actually one that you didn't pick. I picked Benson Boone.
Okay.
It's so good. I picked Benson Boone and I picked Shabuzi.
Okay. Benson Boone, he wrote his song is in, or he sang the song in the Twisters movie, I think, right?
He did.
Okay.
He's the these beautiful things that I've got.
I don't even know what. Oh,
Do do do
that's
do
him?
do 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 do. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
These
that.
beautiful things. Yeah. I can't sing.
Well,
So sorry for that. But
my vote might end up changing. I know Chapel Roan has a lot of really good songs that I've
Chapel
seen.
Roan, I listen, hot HOTTOGO.
Yes.
I obsessed. And I feel like me not picking Chapel Roan for this is probably controversial, but is an unpopular opinion, I will say. But for me, it was Benson Boone and Shabuzi.
Mm-hmm. It was tough. And Gracie Abrams, I know she's open. She's
She's open
opening for
yeah.
Taylor Swift. I don't know. I just don't know her music.
For me,
so.
yeah, I don't either. And so yeah.
I think Shabuzi. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was the one that you and I both picked. I guess you didn't know who Benson Boone was, but he was up there for me,
now
too.
I do, I guess. So
he was up there for me.
That one was hard. The next one, the next category I had a hard time with, too.
Did you? Okay.
I have 2 winners for the next one.
Okay. Best collaboration. Okay, I feel like I can't read all of these. Drake featuring Sexy Red and SZA, Rich Baby Daddy. Glorilla, Meg the Stallion, Wannabe. Jessie Murph featuring Jelly Roll, Wild Ones. Young Cook, am I saying that right? I hope.
I think so.
Featuring Latto, Seven. Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen, I Had Some Help. Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone, Fortnite.
It was hard. This one was really difficult. And I will say, Post Malone, he's having a great
Oh my gosh,
great
fantastic.
nominations here.
I went Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen, I Had Some Help. I talked about this. I talked about this song a couple weeks ago on the podcast. I love Post Malone's country era, and I Had Some Help I like country music. Like I grew up listening to country music. I do tend to listen to like a more pop country. So I like the more poppy stuff, and I definitely consider this like a more pop country.
Yeah. Yes.
And I really, really like it. I really do. I had a hard time. For me, I was torn between Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone Fortnite and Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. I had my gripe with Fortnite was that there was not enough Post Malone.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
When I heard the song for the first time, I remember I listened to it at midnight, the night Tortured Poets released. I was so excited. And the first thing I said when the song ended was there was not enough Post Malone. Yeah. And so I had a criticism of that song the first time I heard it. And that is why I did not pick that song.
Got it. And that makes sense. I did not pick I Had Some Help. I listened to it, and who's the other one? Blake Shelton is who Post Malone did the other song with.
Yep.
I really like that song. I Had Some Help. I like it. I don't like it as much as the other one. So this one I picked Drake featuring Sexy Red and SZA, Rich Baby Daddy, as my winner. I really like that song.
Have you listened? Listening to it today, it was the first time I'd ever heard it.
So I've heard it. I heard it first through TikTok. Like I've seen a lot of TikToks to that. Like there's clips of that song. Okay. But I really like Drake too. I've always really liked Drake. And I texted you a couple days ago and I was like, hey, this would be fun. Like, do you have your favorites list of your like in your Apple Tunes or Apple Music of your favorite songs? I was listening to mine the other day and Drake probably has some of the most songs.
Interesting.
My Apple Music. Yeah. And so I really like him and I like that song. So
totally
picked that one.
Glad we had different answers and neither of them were Taylor Swift.
Yes. I think so. My second one for this was Fortnite just because of like who it is, but I would pick the 3.
Drake over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Our final category is Best Pop. Nominees for Best Pop: Camila Cabello, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, and Taylor Swift.
Oh, well. This one. So, okay. I feel like I have to back up my answer a little bit. Not like over explaining.
No, it's okay.
Dua Lipa.
I was going to say you're obsessed with her.
Love
Yeah.
Dua Lipa. I just need to remember the year that we're in. Like, I need to remember that this isn't like of all time. This is of current day. Like,
yes,
the
this
past
is
year,
2024.
whatever.
Yeah.
Correct. So, Camila Cabello.
Mm-hmm.
Has she? I don't know if she's released any new music as of this year. I like her old stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know of anything this year. So for me,
I
was
haven't
like,
listened to a lot of her this year. Yeah.
Right. Dua Lipa, I know she had new album come out. Love her. Nothing was like the Dua Lipa album a couple years ago that came out to me. So honestly, I forgot about that. Olivia Rodrigo, I like her songs here and there.
Yeah.
Not huge. So then I was left down to Sabrina, Tate, and Taylor. I've never heard a single Tate McRae song. I've seen like snippets in, of her performing, and she looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know her songs. But then it came down to Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift for me. And I was thinking,
I don't even need to talk because I'm in the exact, those two, that's
same.
who I'm down to is Sabrina and Taylor. Yep.
So,
same thought process up to this point.
And I think, and it pains me to say this, but I think Sabrina Carpenter is going to win.
I put Taylor Swift, but
I just think Sabrina Carpenter is like a pop princess.
Oh,
like the way she dresses.
Perfection.
The music. She's got the look of like 2000s pop.
I could not be more obsessed with her boots.
Yes.
The boots she wears, those chunky, go-go boots. I would look horrible in them.
Horrendous.
I want them because she makes them look so good. And all of her little dresses with like the heart cutouts
skirts,
and oh my gosh, she's so cute.
She is such a pop princess.
She is a pop princess and she's perfection. And I agree. Sabrina, it's between Sabrina and Taylor, in my opinion. So. That's who I would pick, one of the two.
Yep.
I did go Taylor, but Sabrina, if Sabrina wins, I'll be thrilled.
Right.
So.
I think if either of them win, I know Taylor would be so happy for Sabrina. So that would be amazing. Taylor Swift, the only reason why I didn't pick her is I truly feel like the Tortured Poets department is like a mix. Like it's a pop mix. I don't think it's super poppy.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why.
Mm-hmm. That was my only thought too. And Sabrina Carpenter is pure pop.
Right. And
she is pure bubblegum pop.
Yeah. That's a cute way of saying it.
Yeah.
Bubblegum pop princess. So cute. Yeah.
So I feel like, Sabrina or Taylor. I agree. Mm-hmm. The Tortured Poets doesn't give bubblegum pop.
Right.
So I totally get where you're coming from. And I'm totally fine if she doesn't.
I just think it's going to be fun to watch. I know Taylor Swift was the most nominated artist when it came down to like cinematography and all of those other smaller categories too. Not smaller, but like the background or what happens on the backside of the music videos to make things happen. Taylor Swift had the highest amount of nominations, and I think Post Malone had the second highest or was up there too. So I am excited, and I just envision this cute little table of like Post Malone, Taylor, Sabrina, and I'm going to live for the red carpet. I'm going to live for like watching how they're interacting, who's talking to who. I really want to be there. I really want to be a part of it.
Do you think we could get an invite? Do you think they'd invite Teddy and Mandi?
Can we come with, please?
We have a podcast. Please.
Can we just want to see if we're right and rub it in each other's faces and just listen to it, because that was Teddy's audition for next year. So I think that people would love you.
Let me be the narrator.
Yeah, she's a great public speaker.
I don't know if that's what it's called.
Let me be the narrator.
The narrator. I will say Taylor is on break from the Eras tour between during this time. So she ends her European leg of the tour in London in August this month, and then doesn't start the next leg until November or September. I don't know when. But anyway, she's off. So she could potentially be at the VMAs. So that'd be great.
She could. And do we think this could possibly... Okay, well, here's the problem. It's like prime beginning
red carpet debut. I know.
But it's right at the beginning of football season. I wonder if there's a Chiefs game that day, too. Because I think if it's... No, it's a Sunday night. Well, Sunday night football is a thing. and maybe the Chiefs play. So I don't know if it's going to be the time for him to join her. Maybe her and Sabrina will show up together. That would be really cute because they're both nominated. Really they're friends. Yeah. I think that would be a really fun, like,
I like when she walked. Yeah, I like when she showed up with Lana Del Rey. That was really cute when she showed up to whatever event she just did with Lana.
Was it the Grammys?
Cute. It might have been the Grammys.
And then Ice Spice, she went with the last VMAs, right? Because am I thinking 2 years ago? I'm getting my timelines confused.
I don't know.
No, it was last year because then 2 years ago she announced Midnights. I'm getting all my award shows mixed up. I usually don't watch them, but like I have been recently with my new like obsession with Taylor Swift. I've actually tuned into a lot of award shows and I really like them. I think they're really fun to watch.
Yeah, I've been enjoying them too. Yeah. Doing something else, playing a game while you're watching. Yeah.
Always have the switch. But so we'll see. You said it's on September 10th?
September 10th, 8 p.m. Eastern.
I'm putting that on my calendar before I forget.
Yeah.
VMAs.
Okay. I think that wraps up this episode. This was a fun one.
It was so fun. I'm excited to see what happens now.
Yeah, got a little dirt on us. We got our whole laid out, our MVAs laid out, our predictions for the MVAs.
Make your predictions. Follow along. See if you get some right. See if we get some right. Because I know that'll be a fun, like, haha, I got it. You got it wrong. So
it would be fun.
Be a fun little competition.
Okay, Mandi, I will see you next week. For everyone listening, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, on our TikTok. And between now and then, we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
See you. Bye.
Bye.